picking up where I left off yesterday. I was trying to make a dragon map in our in Inkarnate, or Inkarnate. They have a new set of dungeon tools or battle map tools. Couldn't really get what I was after, so I started sketching out essentially my own dragon ship, as it were. The initial one, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Maybe? Okay. Yeah, so the initial one was just a blue pencil sketch. Then I went and inked it in a little bit. And now I'm trying to remove as much of the blue pencil background as possible so that I could have clean black and white lines, and then I could take those over to Inkarnate as a custom object and maybe make this thing work. I don't know. I don't know why I'm being so stubborn about this, but that's where I'm currently at. So what I've done is I applied a black and white adjustment layer, and I turned all the blue values way the hell down. And now I'm going through after cranking up the contrast on it, and I'm trying to basically eliminate everything except for the black lines. And I'm trying to do it in a way that doesn't damage what's already here, which is always a little tricky. Let's see. And apparently I cut off this guy's tail too, because the ship has a gross viney tail coming out the back. So I'm not sure how the tail got cut off there. It kind of sucks. Alright, so let's start over again. We'll grab it here. We'll go to a new layer. Okay, tail is there that time. Beats me. Alright, so we'll go here to an adjustment layer, and we'll do black and white. And then I'm going to take the blue, I'm going to turn it down. It starts to disappear. And then I'll take the cyan, turn that down a little bit. Alright, it's a good start. Let's see. Just the contrast there. Okay. So now that I've removed most of the blue, I'm going to group these guys together in case I need them. I'm going to duplicate it. And then I'm going to flatten that duplicated group. So now it's just the black and white adjustment layer has been applied to the actual picture. So now you can see that when I took the photo, because I didn't scan this, was a huge piece of paper. This side, the left side, ended up darker than the right hand side. So what I could do is just lighten that part up first. So I'm going to go to image, I'm going to go to adjustment, I'm going to try to mess with the brightness just on that part. There we go. Alright, and anyways, this is allowing me to do that. Okay, and then I can mess with it as a whole now that I brought that left side up a little bit. So let's see, we'll go to brightness contrast, bring the brightness up a little bit more. Again, we don't want to lose all these black lines that are here, because that's the whole point, is to have these black lines. Alright, another way you could bring out the white in the background is we could go to image adjustment exposure, and that basically exposure is an old-timey thing where you would expose a undeveloped photograph to light kind of deal. And if we add a bit of light to it, you can see that the whites all begin to get blown out, which could be good, could be bad. Looks like the ass end is pretty much where we want it. It's this front end right here that's being a pain. So I'm going to go ahead and just get this part. And let's see. I'm going to feather around it. What feather around it does is if you have a selection and then you feather the selection, it makes it like slightly blurry instead of a hard line at the borders. Alright, let's see. We're going to adjust exposure again. Just see if we could brighten up the front here without blowing out the rest of the image. Man, it's so dark. And this is pretty powerful tool, so like you kind of have to go in very small increments like I'm doing, or it will freak out. Alright, so that brightened that up. Cool. So I'm gonna duplicate this one again, this layer, in case I really hose this up. Alright, I'm gonna go in here, and now I'm just gonna try to use the magic wand tool to select all the white, and we'll try to get rid of it. So this is the white that's around it that we definitely don't want. Okay. Ideally, I'd like to drop all of the white in the picture because we could try to use the native painting tools inside Inkarnate. At least I'm going to test this out. See how it goes. Let's see. So I'm going to select similar, and that should get all of the white that's left. Before I do, though, I might want to darken things up a bit. So let's see. Darken these lines so that we don't lose them when we go to do this. Alright, here we go. Hey. Alright, let's see. And hopefully these grays that I just selected don't also try to select the actual lines themselves, because we do want to keep those. Alright, a good way to see if there's any white left and how much of the black we lost would be to drop like a really obnoxious color as a background layer. Because any whites will show up. See how those grays are showing up in like these little artifacts everywhere? Alright, so we'll go back to the layer where we're trying to salvage these lines from. Alright, and we'll do similar again. And let's see. Alright. I think we have enough lines left here that it will create the outline that we need. But if we wanted to, we could simply duplicate the layer now that it's clean and slightly offset it from the previous one. And that will sort of thicken it back up a little bit. See how that's kind of thickening it back up? And we're only moving it like 1 pixel to the right, 1 pixel to the left kind of thing. Alright, so now that we have all these groups, we can group them together. And if we want to darken these lines even more, we could... Oh, I don't want to group them, I want to flatten them. There we go. So what we could do is either just burn them so that they're all darker. Since there's nothing else there, it'll just darken the black. Or we could have gone and adjusted them. A lot of different ways we could have done it. But there we go. Now we've got the outline of a dragon ship. I'm going to try to export this as a PNG with a transparent background and see if we can bring it into an actual map making program and basically coloring book this thing in the program. Could we have just coloring booked it in Photoshop? Totally, but I'm just curious if I can get this to work. So, all right. so now we need to go to Inkarnate. Alright, yeah, there's the map we made yesterday. Cool. Let's see. Alright, we're going to create a new map. And we'll do another battle map style. There we go. We want ultra high 4K. We know that it's dangerous. We're okay with that. We don't want a square. We actually want a nice wide picture. That's more than enough. So let's see how it goes. I really hope this works. First things first, I guess, I will remove this mask, because that's a thing that I haven't figured out why I would need a mask. So get rid of that guy. I think that worked, maybe? Let's see. No background. Alright, we'll know for sure if we start painting. Nope. I have got to figure out this masking tool thing. Alright. So we're in the mask. Draw a mask on the map. We say that we want to get rid of that. Nothing's happening. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see. Other than this weird masking tool thing that they've got going on, I'm starting to really like the program, but man, is the masking tool just cumbersome. Alright. As a test, let's go to stamps. Let's see if we can do bring the damn ship in here. So we'll go here, we'll go to the catalog, and we'll go ahead and upload. Okay, we can have something up to 8 megs. That's pretty generous. Alright, let's see. Alright, we're going to grab the Dragonship lines. Here's how the object will look. Yeah, okay. That ain't too bad. There used to be, and this shows how long it's been since I used the program. There used to be a limit of like only 20 like personal assets that you could drag in, which was kind of disappointing. All right, scale it up. Nice. There we go. Now we have a dragon ship. Sweet. All right. So now we want to paint the dragon ship. We're going to paint with this wood floor texture, because that'll be cool. Now the problem is I start to paint and I can't see it. And that is because of this mask. So I got to figure out how to get rid of the mask. And I did it yesterday, and now I can't remember how to get rid of it. So let's see. I'm going to snap to grid, sure. Alright, and then leave. Be gone. Go away. Oh wait, maybe I gotta add it instead? Oh, hey, something happened. Okay, it's gone. That's the important part. Alright, I think I added to it. Again, I don't know why the mask is there. I'm still trying to figure that out. Alright, so we don't want a background, so we'll turn that off. But we do want a foreground, because that's where we're painting. Alright. And anything outside the lines of the ship, I'm not concerned about, because I'm going to take it back to Photoshop and I'm going to remove the outside of it because I don't want it to have like a background. I want it to have transparency so I could put it on any kind of like ocean background or water background or whatever. When we move to Foundry, we'll have animated ocean, that sort of thing. So, alright, so now we've got this tool. Let's get in here and start using it. We got to adjust the texture here because it's going to come in, I think, really big. So how big do we want our boards to be? I think like that. And then we want to rotate them. So, oh, rotation's right here. So we're going to turn it 90 degrees. Nice. Okay. What else can we do here? We've got a grid-based paint tool. Sweet. So we're going to turn on the grid. So I'm going to go to the left-hand side, go to the grid section. I'm going to say show grid. I'm going to change it to a top-down grid. And when I made this, when I drew this IRL, the intention was that the ship was, at the widest, it was 8 grids, or 8 squares wide. So I have to, I guess, scale this down until it's about 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That seems about right. Could it go a little bit smaller? Let's see. That's a really big ship at that point. Alright, let's go back to stamps. And we'll try to move this around, see how we could get it to fit. Alright. Could maybe scale it down a little bit. There we go. Okay. I think that'll work. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish. Let's see. And we can bring it up just a little bit to about there. Yeah, that works. Okay. So let's go ahead and paint the inside of this. I don't think I can add extra layers beyond the layers that they have. At least I haven't figured that out since yesterday. So I'm just going to go back to the paint tool. And we scaled down. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I was using opacity yesterday, which is cool. But here I want to actually keep the textures as clear and clean as possible. And I'm also switching from a soft brush to a hard brush. So you can see I'm just like painting like a wooden deck, like just with this tool. Now the same effect can be achieved in Photoshop. You just have to make textured brushes, basically brushes that paint textures. But it's already done for you here, so that's why I'm going to try to make it happen with this program. Alright, cool. Now the cool thing about this is we want to create like the illusion of height and depth and all that, and that's where we will paint over it with the opacity turned down later so that certain areas could look darker than others, basically. But for now, this is allowing us to go in and essentially just, bam, have a wooden deck on our ship, which is cool. Alright. And I don't have a stylus, so I'm doing all this with a mouse, which is sort of like trying to paint with a bar of soap. There we go. And I'm skipping the stairs for now, because I kind of had an idea that I would maybe rotate the floor texture for the stairs, since the stairs are going in a different direction. And I really don't know, like, how valid of a map this is going to be when I'm done, but I was so I was so frustrated yesterday that I couldn't make what I wanted to make. I thought about it. Even while I was running my game last night, I had like browser tabs in my brain open that were like, how could I force Inkarnate to make me a Dragonship? Like, how can I get that to actually happen? Which I guess is kind of petty, but I don't know. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Alright. Maybe it's just stubborn. Stubborn's not the same as petty. Alright. I don't know why I'm being so careful here. I could just paint the railing later. And there's shape tools for that too, so. Alright. Just... There we go. Yeah, we'll do this one too. Why not? Alright. Cool. Okay, so then I'm going to rotate the boards back to a vertical position. And I'm going to zoom in, which is Alt mouse wheel. And I'm going to change the size of my brush, which is Shift and mouse wheel. There we go. And I will make the stairs like that. And then I'm panning by using the space bar. And again, we're doing this all in the new Inkarnate battle map. I don't know, it's not really a plugin. Version, section, option, yeah. Alright. Now, I started to draw and ink, like, stuff for the ship. Like, here's the mast in the back, and, like, you know, staircases and stuff like that. And then I remembered that you can just... let's see. You can just stamp stuff in, because they actually have a pretty decent selection of like wooden walls and ship parts and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and use that to kind of populate this with a bit more stuff. Now the interesting thing is I want the dragon to look like it's like a tree, because it's a tree dragon. So yeah, I mean, maybe this whole thing sounds a lot like Divinity 2, but before Divinity 2, there was another little elf that had a dragon ship. Yeah, talking about Wind Waker. Anyways, so let's see. Alright, so that's that. Let's switch to a different color or texture. I'll just turn everybody on. There we go. That way we have all the colors to work with. Alright, so I want to... Dirt might actually look kind of cool. Ooh, that's pretty good though. This wasteland brown. Yeah, let's start with that. Alright, so we're basically... I'm going to make the brush soft again. We are using Inkarnate tools to digitally paint, is what's happening right now. So I'm going to go in here with no opacity on the brush and lots of soft edges. And I'm just going to, like with a small brush, just paint in like the wood base color. We're gonna layer a lot of different colors here on top of him to kind of get the effect that he is alive. So there'll be like green vines on him and all that good stuff. All right. And because we're using a softer edge on this brush, when we accidentally go over the deck like I just did, it's not like as big a deal. So I feel like this is going to be a little tricky to do because we don't have like an eraser. So anywhere that you screw up, you're just going to have to like paint over it. And I think this is as small as the brush gets, maybe? I might have to manually change it. Okay. Yeah, that was as small as it got with the hotkey, so I had to manually change it. Alright. I mean, I guess for the purposes of this particular map, I could go in and make the background like water, just so, you know, it's there, but I'm just going to remove it back in Photoshop. Alright. This is the ship's butt. I've been running pirate games for like 2 years now, almost, a year and a half. I've been playing D&D for 26 years, so you run into a lot of ships and ship terminology. My dad was in the Navy. I cannot recall like to mind the parts of a ship. I've tried to make like flashcards for myself, like everything. I can't remember all the different parts of the ship. It's like I got this weird mental block against it. I don't know. But now that the ship's a dragon, I could just like use dragon parts, so that solves that problem. But strangely enough, like every campaign I've run in the last 2 years involves the players eventually having a ship of some kind or being on a ship. It's very hard to play D&D without eventually ending up on a ship. And then, of course, once they're on the ship has to be attacked by stuff because nobody just wants to ride on a ship and have nothing happen. Yeah, it's a weird life to be an adventurer. That's why NPCs, only the crazy ones will let adventurers on. Everybody else is like, nope, I've heard about you guys. You're adventurers. Get the hell off my ship. Get out of here. Which inevitably means the player characters need to have their own ship. That's the big solution there. Alright. And I tried to make it look like the dragon's wings were sort of transitioning into, like, I don't know, fins almost for the ship. So that's what's going on there. And then I just put some more back here because I liked how they looked. Yeah. Alright, so we've laid down the base coat, I guess, of woodiness there. Oh, we don't have, like, stairs here. So let's color that in real quick. Alright, sweet. And switch back to this. And let's zoom out, take a look at what we got here. What are these weird flaps? These little square flaps along the side. That's where the cannons poke out of the ship. So those will probably be a darker color wood because they're going to be further down and they're going to be shaded by everything else that's going on. Alright, so I guess our next step is to change out for a different color. Alright, I said that we wanted to make it look like there was some vines and stuff growing on this guy, so that's what we will do. I'm going to hold off on the opacity for now so that we can get in here with a little tiny brush and kind of, it's a really tiny brush apparently, there we go, and make it look like there are some vines growing on him. There we go. And I think it is applying a certain amount of opacity anyways, even though it's not supposed to, which kind of stinks. Let's see. Alright, so we're adding a little bit of green there, green for the leaf, green leaf over here, Green leaf over there. Let's see. All right. Green right here. I don't know. I really wanted them to have a cool ship, and they were talking about wanting like a living ship, like from their anime. I say from their anime, but they're all like into One Piece or whatever, or a bunch of them are. And I guess in One Piece the ship is alive, and everybody loves the ship, but the ship loves everybody, and I don't know. So I thought it'd be neat for them to get a living ship. So that's what we're doing with this. But I also thought it'd be cool to have a Dragonship. One, because I really liked the one from Wind Waker, and then two, the one in Divinity was super dope. So it's like a double whammy. Like, why not do it? Seems like a cool trope to do. All right, let's see. We can just kind of put random green along here. It's hard to see the progress of the green because we have this green background we're dealing with, which is a little frustrating. But that's okay. I probably should have, before I started painting, just made the whole background ocean blue. Now it's going to be a real pain in the ass to paint the ocean in there. Okay. So back here on the butt, or the tail, or whatever, we're going to go ahead and start adding in some more green. There we go. And this is to sort of show that, like, it's got, like, you know, vines and stuff growing all over it. Here we go. I'm going to avoid, like, mushrooms and stuff, because it's going to be out at sea. Mushrooms going to be all dried up and everything. But I do like the idea of a, like, living wooden ship, so we're sticking with that. Alright. Yeah, that's definitely this. There is no erase tool, so it's just going to be keep piling more paint on top until something looks good. I mean, I can Control Z it, but that's about it. So, oops, like that. All right, zoom out a little bit. It's looking pretty cool. All right, let's start adding some darker browns. So go in here, and we want a darker brown, but we also want a brown that has like a texture to it, like a good texture. Let's see. Going way back to these old school ones. Nope. Newer. Wasteland brown, wasteland red, sandy brown, dirt. I kind of like this one because it's got like a weird leafy texture to it, but I am going to turn the opacity way down on this one. Alright. So let's see what we can get here. And maybe we'll use this messy brush too. Okay. Messy brush is going everywhere. It's not necessarily a bad thing though. No, messy brush too messy. Alright. Let's see. Make it a little bit larger. Okay. Huh. I wonder why the messy brush. Oh. Okay. The messy brush has different settings. It has a messy section setting. I think. Oh yeah. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, obviously where the head is high up, there wouldn't be as much shading. But where it's lower, there would be. So that's where that's going to be. And then, let's see. We'll crank the opacity back up. We'll make these cannon panels. Yeah, we need a cleaner brush for that. We'll make the cannon panels brown. There we go. Or the darker brown. Yeah, so weird that you can't hotkey it below 11. It's kind of weird. And we're still stuck on that weird chonky brush. That's okay. Alright, go in here. Alright. Same thing with this side. Now, another thing that I would have probably done if I did the whole thing in Photoshop would be mirror tool, right? So you only do half the ship and then symmetry is perfect and all that. But I kind of like the idea of it not being symmetrical, which sounds like a bullshit excuse. But honestly, the tools are there. We could have used tools to make it perfectly symmetrical. I like the idea that since it's a living creature that made itself a body, right? A ship body, right? It didn't do a perfect job, you know? It sort of just was like, good enough. This will work. Alright, give him a dirty butt. There we go. A little outside the line there. Sweet. Alright. Dirty butts. Okay. And let's see. Alright. That one is cool, but I think that if we use it too much, the weird like leaf pattern is going to be distracting. Alright, so let's try a different color instead. While we're just making shit up. We're turning Inkarnate into poor man's Photoshop. Alright, so now we're going to turn the opacity way down, and that should allow us to actually use this like a shading tool. Yeah, so as I paint over it, it's going to very slowly change like the gradient of brown in that area and darken it up. And again, outside the lines, we don't care how messy it is, because outside the lines, we're just going to delete in Photoshop. There we go. And let's go back to Messy Tool, because Messy Tool seems to be a bit more aggressive as far as dropping like color down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, go through here. Back here at the butt. There we go. Alright. Cool. I like it. Alright, let's do an even darker color. We'll go with this wasteland swampy color. We'll stay on the messy one. We'll raise the opacity up a little bit. There we go. And that'll let us darken up areas even more, like the areas under the eyes. We'll darken those up a little bit. And along the snoot. There we go. Down here where the neck is supposed to be lifting up. Alright. Cool. And then, of course, where the railing is higher than the rest of the ship, we could also dirty that up with some shadows as well. Make it look like the stairs go up. The idea is you would go here, stand here to talk to the dragon head if you wanted to chat with the ship. Alright, so back here, keeping those shadows in the back. We're going to have this ass area that's raised up a little bit, so we'll add some shadows there as well. There we go. Alright, bottom of the stairs. This area is lower than the area above it, so I'll try to darken that up a little bit like that. Cool. And what I might do to create that illusion that it is darker there, I could wait until I get to Photoshop for this, but we're going to try to do as much of it here as possible. I'll make the brush bigger, and I'll do that. And then down here, on the lowest part of the deck, I will do 2 passes of this darker color. And that should kind of show that there's different heights at play there. Alright. It did make the ship a little bit darker, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because the wood on the outside is nice and warm. So, yeah. I don't want to do too many coats like that, though, because I don't want to lose what's there. And I could go here, take the same brush with the opacity low, and I could paint right back over it. But since it's low, all I'm doing is re-adding the lines, but keeping that darkness. See how they blend together? Pretty cool. Alright. So, let's see. Yeah, exactly. I thought the tail was kind of short and stubby, but then I remembered that it's supposed to be like a rudder, so I didn't feel too bad. I was like, oh yeah, it's just supposed to be like a rudder. It's fine. Alright, and then I'll lighten this back up a little bit to show the contrast of the deck below it. There we go. Cool. Okay, so now we've got the fins that we've got to do. So with the fins, I have mad regrets of not just flooding the background with ocean, but we're just going to have to live with it. For the fins, like, red would seem kind of cool. It doesn't really match, like, a forest dragon, though. Even though it would look cool. But it's a complementary color, which is nice. Yellow would be kind of cool. Like, nice and bold. I don't know. I guess we could try them out. There's this sandy color right here, which is kind of a golden color. So let's turn this back up and paint that down. And we definitely want a brush that's not randomly spasming all over the place. There we go. There we go. So that might, yeah, I think the yellow would look pretty good. I wanted the fins to pop, but I don't want them to be so flash that they distract from everything else. There we go. Yeah, and this kind of has like a nice gold foil look to it. Yeah. And pirates, they like gold. They like it a lot. And these guys have been good sports too, because a dragon turtle that was also a pirate captain found out that they were the newest free captain in the Shackles, and he attacked them. And they managed to chase him off, but he just wrecked their ship. And so they're actually shipwrecked on an island right now, and their morale is super low, and they got roped into some fantasy D&D bullshit, and all they wanted to do was fix their ship. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so this will hopefully make up for it when they go and get a hold of a magical living ship. And I even thought ahead. I was like, are you going to make like maps for all the different lower decks of the ship and all that crap? And I was like, no. The dragon's just going to go to the beach with them, and it's just going to eat their ship. Like, eat what's left of it, and then it's just going to go to cocoon. And then when he comes out of the cocoon, he's going to be this ship, and the inside is going to be exactly like the old ship was. It just looks different on the outside. Why? Because I don't have time to make like 3 more maps like this. So it's not my job to make maps. I got other stuff I gotta focus on. Yeah, this sand was a good choice. Oh yeah, it's looking nice. I could almost picture this being like the color of his belly scales, like along his neck and maybe along the bottom of the ship. That'd be kind of cool too. And I could use a bigger brush, I guess, to speed this up. But I'm trying to sort of stay inside the lines with my mouse. Obviously, a tablet would probably have sped this whole process up. I don't usually do art, so... Yeah, Lift is always being put... He's always the last person alive whenever they're in a really bad fight. and then everybody like looks to him like, you've got to save us. And he's a moon druid, so he's not really like a dedicated healer. But he's always getting put in positions where he has to be the healer. And he has to make like really tough decisions about who do I save, what order do I save him in, all that jazz. Ooh, that's looking pretty nice. Okay. I guess I could do these knobs too. We'll do those gold. Size 5. There we go. Perfecto. Yeah, this definitely gets that gold effect that I was hoping for. Cool. Speaking of gold, I guess I could do this not a Triforce symbol also while I'm here. Totally not a Triforce. Because see, these are rounded triangles. Yeah, so it's not a Triforce. There we go. Anyways, this is where you sit, or not sit, this is where you stand to basically like interface with the ship. Like there's not going to be like a wheel to steer it. You actually just stand in this magic circle back here, and that's how you would control the ship. So like people can't really steal the ship unless if the ship doesn't want to be stolen, they would have to basically intelligent magical item style, they'd have to beat it in an ego test. Which, you know, shouldn't be too easy, but we'll see. Alright, now these things right here, these weird knobbly things, this is where they tie off their ropes. So, I don't 100% know what to do with those. I also don't know what to do with these fins, the spines in the fins, because I totally forgot to ink 2 of them. I kind of think they look okay as they are. I don't know. I think for now I want to start stamping some shit down. See what they have in their stampy tools. All right. Well, they have a cool ship now in their stamp tools. That's cool. Let's see. Ship. Boat, pot, throne, stairs, table, dead fish, treasure chest, mine carts, lights, catapults. These are pretty cool, all these siege engine stuffs, but they're cooler if you keep them as separate assets, and then you don't have to commit to them being on the ship. I think this could be useful, because, yeah, ships usually have this kind of crap that, like, looks down onto the floor below it. Yeah, so that's a thing. I guess we'll put a couple of them down for now. While we try to figure out what else to do with them. Put one right there. Alright. What else you got? Let's see. Oh, wait. This grate's actually filled in all the way. That would be even better. Yeah, that's way better. The other one kind of makes me think about apple pie. There we go. Alright, so we'll put that there. And I'm trying to, like, when you see like weird stuff happen on the screen, that's just my muscle memory doing Photoshop hotkeys that don't do anything in this program. So that's what that's all about. Maybe we'll turn this one. There we go. Alright. So maybe they have the stamps labeled in like a ship parts way. Let's just type in ship and see what it gives us. Wow, that's really bad. Okay. So we got figureheads, which there was a dragon for. Oh, the biting irony. Oh, man. Oh, it's like way cooler than mine too. Ugh. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I could make mine cooler. Let's bring those over. That does look pretty cool. Let's see. I could send it to the back. Let's see. Maybe it'll keep like it'll give us some depth or something. Control down arrow. Down arrow. No. No, that's bad. That's just overly complicating things. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright. Let's see. What other stamps do we have? I could have sworn the other day they had like ropes and all sorts of stuff. Alright. What are we doing with these ship walls? What's this? Okay. So there's... Alright. I think I was looking for these pieces yesterday and did not see them. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. What else we got here? So to rotate, it's Control mouse wheel, which is what I'm doing right now, and Shift mouse wheel to rotate. No, wait, sorry. To scale, Control to rotate. All right, we could do some of this action. Interesting. Wonder why it's allowing the lines to be on top, even though they are also a stamp. Let's see. Let's grab the big old thing. Okay. Also strange that it defaults you back to the OG settings of whatever tool you were using. I'm undecided if I like that or not. I like that it adds some like texture and depth, but it also kind of just feels like I tossed a bunch of Legos on there. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Not sure how to get the back to work. Whoops. Because I don't think there's a scaling option for this stamp. Yeah, there's just a blending mode. And I don't think you can squash and stretch it in a way that it doesn't like. Which would have been handy. Maybe. Let's see. Lock selection, duplicate, flatten. Nope. Okay. Alright. Let's see. And just there, that weird flash of green was me seeing if they had a copy-paste hotkey, which they do. So that was kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Alright. I could have sworn that there were more ship parts, but I might have been thinking of an asset pack that I looked at. I don't know. Because we need something to represent the masts as well. So I basically need a circle. So let's see if they're... Well, I guess I should finish making the walls. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. Grab these guys. Oh man, you can't shift select. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's see, flip vertically. There we go. It's a little tedious, but not too bad. Yeah, this ship definitely got booty. The ship's got booty, which is an ongoing theme in the campaign. So that actually checks out pretty well. All right. Let's see. Yeah, this is actually working pretty good. Okay. And we gotta flip this. Oh, there we go. And we'll just manually adjust these as we go. There we go. Alright. If anything, I got the drawing in the back, which I can use as a guide to lay down assets in the front. So, still kind of a win. Alright. So then I have to decide what I want to do about the interior railings. So, go into our Stampy tool, open up our catalog. We got ship walls here. They're literally like the inside of a ship, which is cool, but not exactly what we need, since we opted to do this other thing instead. So, we need to check the catalog for any kind of wall or railing. Brick wall, stone wall, concrete wall. Here's a skinny wood wall. Yeah, this could definitely work. It's pretty big. Here we go. Sweet. That was easy. Could be a little bit trickier over here. Let's see what flavor options we have. Okay, these are single pieces of wood. And we could just put them down and rotate them, I guess. Oh, that's trippy. Okay. Yeah, so you can't rotate your preview because it'll just rotate the one that you just placed, which is a whole thing. All right, so what do we do about the skinnier railing that they use to climb the stairs? That's another thing we have to figure out. Also, look at that chonky piece of wood. Let's see. Turn sideways. Good. And good. Alright. So far, so good. I guess we could just do it like this. Cool. Okay. This right here, though, I want something kind of round. So let's see. I don't see any round wood here. Let's check. Do you have anything round? No. You just have knobs. Alright. What if we went with stone? Stone has some. Why is there stone on the ship? I don't know. Ooh, that's a perfect fit though. Alright. Almost a perfect fit. Let's see. We have to adjust this one manually. Let's go with like 13, I think is the right size. Oh, yep. So like that. Cool. And right, we can't move our preview. Alright, that's pretty dope. Let's reuse that same look by making it go around this. There we go. I think this will be big enough. Sweet. Oh, god damn it. Perfecto. Alright, so, yeah, it's not too bad. Let's see. So now we gotta see if there's a circular stamp. Otherwise, I guess I could make a circle and bring it in from Photoshop. Oh, they've got a circle. Perfect. They got a summoning circle. They got 3 different summoning circles. Are any of them the Triforce? It's pretty close. But not what we need. Ooh, but, uh-oh. Oh god, it's very big. What if I put this down? Ooh, wait, the blue. What if I put this down? There we go. There we go, yeah. And then, let me save it, because we're starting to get a lot of different moving parts here. Then I move that below the ship, so it shows through the painting, or the painting of the Triforce is over it. But the stone frame that we made isn't. I think that could be kind of cool. Alright. This is good. I like where this is going. Anytime. You've got this. I believe in you. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to select it. Control, arrow keys. Move it down, move it down, move it down. Down, 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 down. Aww. The yellow is on the paint layer, and we can't get it to show above. Okay, so it's not going to work. Alright, that's fine. I want to keep the gold, not Triforce. Alright, let's see what else we've got. Going back to our catalog. Before circular table? Yeah, you can be representative of the mast. That's fine. Perfect. So, 3 mast. Why does a living ship need a mast? Because it wouldn't feel like a pirate ship without one. That's why. Alright. That'll work. And I have a really nice crow's nest asset in Roll20. So I'm just going to lay that over on a different layer. So I'm not going to worry about building it into this map. Okay. It's looking pretty cool so far. Alright. Let's see. As much as I like these gold knobs, you can't really see the gold knobs. So, what can we do about that? Let's see. That's not good. Hold on. I selected the wrong asset. Let's see. If we took this table and we changed... okay. Okay. And we did... Nice. Alright. Oh, there you go. If you just wanted a black circle. Yeah, that might work. We could just do that. That way they're nice and dark. So what I'm doing here is I'm looking at the object menu, I guess we'll call it, and they have some Photoshoppy blend modes that you can access, which basically change the way that everything that's layered in here, whoopsie, oh my god, interacts with each other. Alright. So we could do the same thing to this stone and probably achieve a different color on the stone. Ah. Okay. Interesting. But we're losing it, unfortunately, when we do that. It's a shame. I wish there was an option to mess with the colors specifically on that one piece. Unfortunately, there's not. Alright. Maybe these will be features that they will add, though. Let's see, what does taking off shadows do? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, all of these are just going to turn it into a coloring effect, basically. They're not going to... Is what? Inkarnate? Inkarnate is its own company, its own product. So... I want to say that it came out 4 years ago. Maybe that's too long. I don't know. A long time ago, I guess. And at first, you basically... It was like when Gmail first started. You had to like know somebody that knew somebody. You had to be like, hey, can I use your Inkarnate program? You had to like send them a personal email. And then they were like, yeah, man, just send me $25 PayPal. You could totally use my Inkarnate or whatever. That's when I started using the program. So it's come a really, really long way since then, obviously. All right. Let's see what other stuff we could find. We're just gonna like go shopping, I guess, through the stamps at this point. Let's see. What is the point of this heraldic circle? It's literally just a circle? That's all it is? I mean, not trying to be mean to it, but... There you go. Let's see. What else we've got? I also don't like that every time I try to select my stamp tools now, it's like, here's your giant ass Dragonship. That's getting a little old. Hey, look at this. We didn't have to draw stairs. We just put magic stairs in automatically. Sweet. Yeah. Go right there, stairs. Okay, you obviously need to go... Yeah, above. Cool. I guess same deal. Oops. Oops. Okay. I was actually having a bit more luck just copying and pasting this stuff, so maybe I'll just do that. Alright, so we got stairs. We'll copy them, paste them over here. I think when you paste them, they also come in at the same layer that the thing they copied came in at, and that's handy. This is one where I would love to be able to change the size in only one direction. but I cannot seem to find the combination of hotkeys to make that happen. Like, a squash stretch would be amazing. Okay. Maybe if I hold down 2 different buttons at once. You know what? I could just Google it real quick. Okay. How do I squash and stretch Inkarnate? Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. Oh shit. All right, we'll just make it work with what we got. I kind of wanted those stairs to be a little bit shorter than the others, but it's okay. All right, same deal. Get some stairs over here. Maybe we'll rotate these. There we go. Yes, that is good. All right. Don't have stairs small enough to go there, though. Unless there's some extra stairs that I don't know about. Let's see. It does say there's extra stairs. Hey, look, squat stairs. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. So I guess I could have used these back here if I wanted shorter stairs, but it's fine. Maybe. Yeah, believe him. All right, let's see. Back under stamps. What else we got? What else we got? We got something to replace the gold knobs we drew by ourselves. Yeah, we could use these wheels of cheese. Perfect. Or this egg. I was worried that there was not enough eggs. Alright, summoning circle. That would be hype. We could use it maybe to modify this. Oh, that could be cool. Alright, let's see how this looks. Okay, that does look pretty sick. Alright, kind of like that. Cool. And we'll make it go back. There. Nice. Okay. What other stamps do we got? We're just going to go through and just pick out every cool thing we could find, I guess. Throw it on this ship. We'll make things that aren't supposed to be on a ship. Maybe. That's a hype-ass boulder. Oh my god. Chains. Coiled chain. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I wonder why they don't have an anchor. That would have been cool. Oh, there is an anchor. Why wouldn't that show up when I search for ship stuff? That's very confusing. What are you? Hanging cloth? Oh, okay, for sails. Got it. Alright. Hammocks for below deck. Here's the flipping cannons. Cannonballs. Ship's wheel. Ship wall. Sewer ladder. Ladder could be kind of cool. Let's see. What else? Hey. Cool. Thanks. Let's see. Alright. I'm very interested in all that. Hey, they actually have a freaking mast. Oh my god. Okay. How many options do we have for mast? Is it just the one? I thought it said 2. Nope, just one. Its name is Mast 2, though. Alright, if that's the case... yeah. Let me get rid of this table. We'll put this mast in there. Nope. Grabbed the wrong thing there. Right. Sweet. Nope. Nope. I just want to use this one. There we go. Alright, cool. Very cool. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Going a little bit over the 1 hour mark, but kind of feeling like I want to get some of this done. Let's see. Could have smoke coming out of the dragon's nostrils. That'd be kind of cute. But it'd be hard to... Yeah, I'd have to add that in Photoshop, because it'd be too hard to clean around it. Okay, what else we got? Let's see. Traps, pipes, gears, pumpkins. Gotta have a good variety of pumpkins. Let's see. Chests, weapons, books, the brain, torn up rugs, tabards. What are you? Vanity table stool. Okay. Fancy chairs. A piano. There we go. Here's a hatch. A hatch might be kind of cool. And there's a ladder, which is also kind of cool. Alright, so let's see. Where could we put a ladder? Here, in case they don't want to climb up the stairs? Or is that kind of redundant? Maybe it's a little redundant. I don't care. It'll look cute. There we go. Let's see. Alright, what else you got? Yeah, you can upload anything you want. Like, I back like Tom Cardos and Afternoon Maps, who I think provides a lot of the artwork for this particular part of the program. And I could just take all that and upload it to this, essentially, which would be amazing. I would have so many different assets to work with. I'm trying to do everything with just the stuff they have included, because I want to at least learn the stuff they have included. But yeah, like for Odyssey, I could upload all those Greek assets from Tom Cardos that he just dropped last month and make my own Greek maps in this program instead of having to do it in Photoshop or in something else, which, you know, could be pretty useful. Alright. Trapdoor. I'm down for it. Where are we going to put this trapdoor? We'll put it right here. And oh, there's an open one too. Oh man, you can do an open one and then put the ladder on top of the open one. Oh my goodness. Alright, cobwebs, windows, door frame. That's what you are? You're a door frame? Okay. Yeah, let's see what we get when we type in door. Trap door, prison door, wooden door, stone rune door. Well, the stone rune door looks way cooler than this wooden door. Let's see what we got here. We got 3 different varieties of this shit. Okay. Yeah, let's just use that. That looks really cool. Let's use it for this side too. It's a magic ship. You could have cool doors. There we go. Nice. Alright. I wish I could find something to put for these metal bits. I was kind of hoping there would be something in here to put for the metal bits. Maybe these prison doors could do the trick. Let's see. Ooh. They do not scale up well. Okay, that's as big as it gets. Let's see what we could do with it. Alright. flip. And flip. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Especially if I offset it. Because then that would be where the ropes get tied off to or whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm down with that. So, unfortunately, I have to make a whole bunch of them now. Let's see. This one's already rotated. There we go. So we'll just make a bunch and we'll just drag them where we need them. Oh yeah, drag the whole ship too. That's cool. Alright. I'm not sure why there's like this weird Technicolor rainbow effect when I try to copy paste, but now I could not have to do that anymore if I grab it, and I should be able to lock it. So hold on. Yeah. So I shouldn't accidentally grab the... Nope, I did. Yeah, the locking thing wasn't working yesterday either, so... But that's what it's supposed to do, I guess, is if you have something in the perfect position and you don't want to accidentally move it. Alright. This is giving me, because I haven't had to make my own maps in a while, this is definitely giving me appreciation. Well, I mean, I already had appreciation, but it's giving me more appreciation for people that make their own maps, because, wow, it's a lot of work. That's why I will just throw my money at Patreon and drive through RPG. Just keep making maps so I don't have to do it. Yeah, sweet. That looks pretty good. Alright, so we need this guy. Cool. Alright, I like it. Let's save it. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm probably gonna only give it maybe 10 more minutes, and then I gotta go get something to eat. It is interesting that technically all the parts were here to make it, but not. I don't know. I don't think I regret drawing it myself because it gave me a pattern to sort of follow. All right. What else we got to put down here? So we have doors handled. Rope. What do we got for rope? Hey, piles of rope. That's what you got on a pirate ship. What is this one? Are you fucking serious? It's the ropes that you would tie on a ship. They're there. There they are. Ah, man, it's killing me. Okay, that's cool. I'll just put them over the metal bits. That's fine. Let's see. And that would technically be as the rope is going through the air. Yeah. Oh, wow. You can go really nuts with this. Very cool. Yeah, I don't really think I mind keeping the metal bits back there. Plus, they're already there, and I don't feel like deleting them. So there's also that. Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Okay. Do we want to do a little anchor? Might be kind of cool. Have an anchor. I don't want the ship to get too crowded, but I mean, we have an anchor, we have chain, so maybe we should use it. I think I forgot to put down the rest of the ropes though, so let's toss some ropes. Okay. Rope. And rope. And rope. I can't flip this rope. It's kind of weird. That rope is like, no, this is who I am. Okay. Interesting choice. Alright. And then I'm going to put this. Whoa. Fuck. I'm going to put this rope on top of this rope to make it look like a bigger coil of rope. There we go. Or a lot of spaghetti. Same thing down here. Cool. And then, let's see. We got to get some Flavor Flavs in here with more rope. Oh, yeah. Because it's a ship. The ship's got a lot of rope on it. There we go. Alright, cool. Now we'll go and see what else we got. In our sticker collection. We're just playing with stickers. That's all this is. Alright, boat. Yeah, they gotta have that boat. Used to hang that shit off the back, but this is a bigger ship. So maybe. I kind of want to put it there, but I'd have to move the mast, which I could totally do. I could have it catty corner. I could twist it sideways. Then they'd have to squeeze past it. I could move this front mast up and the other mast back. Yeah, that could work. Let's do that. Alright. So move this mast to here. We'll move this mast to here. And then we'll shrink this down some. There we go. Ooh, we could put two. There we go. Nice. And then somebody's going to trip on this rope and kill themselves. And then they'll get lashes. Alright. Yeah, I might have gone overboard with the rope. Okay. I like it. Technically, we shouldn't put those little rowboats there because we have rowboats and we like the rowboats to be movable. So as cute as that is, we're going to remove it. But I'll keep the positioning of all this stuff because it matches up better with that. And then we'll make this bigger. There we go. All right. Man, I like it. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got? Alright, so we don't actually want to put the boats. On that same note, we probably wouldn't want to put the anchor either. It's a tough decision between what you want on the map for looks and what you want to not have on the map because function. This is pretty cute anchor though, but it's just laying flat. Like nobody just keeps the anchor laying flat. Anchor's like hanging off the side of the ship. I guess if you were at like a port or something, it would make sense. Let's see. What else we got? What are you? Sewer waterfall. Okay. And then we've got these nets, which I have, like I said, I already have something like this. But, you know, we'll see how it looks. Because it might look kind of cool. That's weird how that one magically just pooped itself out. Let's see. See, I don't know if that's going to be too busy having the ropes there, but I kind of like it. What does it look like when we zoom in on it? Yeah, it's pretty cool. God damn it. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Alright, put this one down here, rotate it around. Yeah, most of the goddammits are just because of the weird-ass controls. There's just some weird-ass controls. They made some very interesting choices on their hotkeys. And maybe it has to do with, like, being used through a browser interface? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it, but I worry that now it's looking a little cluttered. Like, the implication is there already that, you know, there's masts and everything, but this does definitely sell it that there's masts. Let's see. I think this one needs to be even smaller than the other one. And it is dropping shadow, so it's not like you don't realize that it's higher up. Then we move these guys all the way to the front. All the way to the front. There we go. So they cover up the extra ropes. Oh my god. Keep going. Can it not go any higher? Up, 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 up. Alright. Can I just move to the front? Nope. I can only do one layer at a time. Yikes. Okay. What if I copied it and then I pasted a new one down? Since I seem to be 47 layers deep. Ah, are you serious? Nothing? Are these the layers? Okay, so maybe I can manually move it? Thought maybe I'd be able to drag it. Alright. Then what if I move this down? Okay. Well, whatever makes you happy, Inkarnate. Okay. And what about this one? Will you let this one go to the top? Yeah? Okay. Alright. That's looking pretty good. Let's see. Are there any other cool stuff we could drop on here? I saw those chains earlier. Kind of want to throw some chains on there just for fun. We got a pulley. Could make it look like it's doing something. I don't know. Again, I don't want it to be so cluttered that they don't feel like they can move around the ship. Lanterns, that's what we need. Alright, hold on. Nope. Okay. What do we want to call it? Light? Lightning, that's fun. Okay. Light gradients. Also very cool. Alright, that is pretty cool. Ooh, that is pretty cool. Especially since, yeah, you can derp with the blending mode. Too bad you can't change the color. That would have been really cool. So what was this originally set to? Soft light, overlay, overlay. Yeah, it looks pretty cool actually. Is that how you create the illusion of... Ooh, that's neat. That is pretty cool. Could make it look like he's got 2 illuminated eye areas. Hype. Alright. But that doesn't solve the problem of... Ooh, could you use this to do negative lighting? Like, could I put a light right there? Lower the intensity. No, that's the intensity of everything. Turn that off, turn it off. Okay. What would be exclusion? No, that's scary. Hard light. Nah, I don't think it would work. I would need to be able to change some stuff up. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Ah, well. That being said, it's a pretty cool effect. What's this pin light do? Same deal? Oh, okay. I like it. Alright. I would like to have an actual light source, though. So you think maybe... lamp? Nope. Torch? Okay, we got 4 different varieties of torch. We've got a sconce. We got a lit sconce. We got an unlit torch. We got a lit torch. I guess lit sconce is the closest we're gonna get until later when it's like named something completely ass different, and it's like, why didn't you use this? I like that. Alright. Let's see. Where else would they have lanterns on Oh yeah, right. Can't scale my previews. Back here, hang it right off the back. I know we do that in Sea of Thieves. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Put one on the mast. And on the other side of the mast. I dig it. Alright, so then we can go back to our lights and we could drop. Cool. That's looking pretty good. Oh, right. Yeah, 257 changes. Definitely save it. Now, they don't have a crow's nest. At least I don't think. I know it's hard to, like, label assets in a meaningful way that a lot of people can, like, benefit from. But, like, it would be really cool if they were labeled in a meaningful way that I could benefit from. Because I'm having a lot of trouble finding stuff. Alright. Let's see. Stamp. What else you got for me? So torch was definitely a thing. I'll type in crow just in case. Okay. Like an actual crow. That's kind of neat. Nest will probably get me nothing. Hey, I saw a net though. Holy shit. Yes, a net. And other nets. Okay. Yeah, I'll have a net. We'll just tangle it down here. Yeah, that actually looks kind of cool. And what else you got? Broken camps, desert dunes, vines. We did want it to look like a plant dragon. Could throw some vines on his butt. Oh, damn. That actually looks pretty good. Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty slick. Oh, right. Can't rotate my previews. Okay. I know you do, but I'm never leaving my tower. I'm like Rapunzel now. Get the long hair and everything. Oh, that looks so good. Holy shit. Just that little bit of green. It really does kind of add to the illusion that this is like a wooden dragon ship. I like that. Oh, it's just, yeah, my hair is just everywhere now. With this quarantine. Alright. Actual legit vines. That's cool. It goes good with the kind of moss. Whoa, that's maybe too many vines. I don't know. Maybe we can make it work. Let's see. How does it look if we drop it there? Why did it auto rotate on its own? Okay, that does look pretty cool. Okay. What other vines can we add here? Yeah, it's weird. The vine tool keeps rotating back to a default position, which is kind of shitty, but... Oh, later, dude. Yeah, I'm putting like way more time into this than I thought I would, but I'm really enjoying myself, so I guess it's whatever. Too much. We've taken it too far. Okay. Sweet. All right. Okay. I'm gonna check a couple other things, just in case. We don't want to miss anything. Oh damn! We gotta have this giant eggplant. Look at 3 different eggplants. Okay, we gotta sneak an eggplant into this thing. All right. They'll never know. They'll never know. Wait, did I just squash the spread? Oh no, I just rotated. Here, we'll just put it right there. Perfect. Hide it under the vine. Oh yeah. 1 eggplant. All right. Now, any sort of siege weapons we're going to add in virtual tabletop, so we don't need that. And the interior rooms, it's not our problem today, so we're not worried about that. We got the sails in the background. Well, they're not sails, they're the fins of the dragon. Dragon's head, his eyeballs are all lit up, looking fierce. Oh, you know what? Thorns. That would be kind of cool if we're trying to get more plant-like effects on the dragon. Also, I see these other nets, but I just don't know what to do with them anymore because I already have those nets put in there. So I feel like I don't need any more nets. Yeah. Okay. So vines, dragon bones, eggplants, stone tablets, banners, a big ass net. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know where that would go though. At this point, we kind of have like a lot of stuff. Technically, we could put it here over that, but I feel like that it gets too messy now. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I may have to just say done is done. I don't know. Thorns. Thorny vines. Thorny bush. This will be great for your hair. Alright, let's zoom in. Let's give you an adorable little thorny hairdo. Maybe? No, I'm not really feeling that. Alright. I think adding any more is just going to clutter it up. But we'll browse one more time to see if there's anything. Like flower, it's kind of cute. What do we got here? Reeds. We didn't want to do any mushrooms. A random ass bucket? Sure. There's buckets on a ship. There you go, bucket. And we'll throw another bucket here at the bottom of these stairs. A well-lit bucket. Alright, what else? I knew it. I knew there would be like a different type of lighting. I'm happy with what we got though, but yeah. It's the tag for it is sconces. Okay, sausage. Royal rugs. Oh, I thought they were banners. But I guess it's hard to do banners when you're looking top down at something. Let's see. Globe, sundial, hourglass, magic orbs. Would have been another cool thing to do. The light source from would be the magic orbs. Spiky stuff. Spinning scythe. Yeah, I don't really want to throw down the sails because then you can't see the ship. But this is where the sails would be. So that'd be kind of cool. There's another sail right there. What are you? Oh, desert plants. And you're supposed to be fire. Okay. Fire, blood, random gelatinous cube, treasure. You know what though? These like magic orbs. These would be perfect for the gold caps to the banister that have gotten lost as we have continued. Yeah, nice. Okay. I like it. Alright, so assuming we don't want to do anything else to it, and I don't really think we need to do anything else to it, we could go back to the paint layer, and we could give it a once-over of, like, shading to sort of account for all this extra stuff that's going on. So I'll go back to the messy brush. I will lower the opacity and increase the size of the brush, and we'll make this section up here darker, just around there. Bottom of the stairs we'll make much darker. There we go. Same deal over here. And basically inside of this area to kind of show that that's where the side of the ship is. There we go. And then maybe the bottoms of the ladder we'll add like a little pool of shadows. There we go. Bottom of the stairs, really get in there. Dirty it up. There we go. Side of the ship, dirty it up. Good, good, good. And then same deal back here. We might even want to exaggerate the shadows cast by the nets. Okay, and then we want to do shadows here in these corners where they might pool up. There we go. Dirt would accumulate around the edges of this stuff, because this is where, when they're swabbing the deck, you know, swabbing some of it off the side, but a lot of it's going to get washed down here, which is gross, because it's, you know, leads down to the living quarters and the other parts of the ship. On this ship, it actually leads down to the gun deck, but there we go. Dirty this up a little bit too. Sweet. This will keep nice and bright. And we could even use this to lighten up the areas, but that's too much. I don't know how low we'd have to turn the opacity to be able to use that to lighten up the area. Oh, there we go. Same thing here. Could use it to lighten up a little bit. And then this could be lightened up as well because of all that magic that's going on there. And then back here on his booty, we could lighten that up a little bit. Sweet. Down here, I don't know. I'm gonna try something with the fins real quick, see if I like it, and if I don't, then I'll just undo. Gonna take like a purple, I guess, because this guy's a fan of the LA Lakers. And we'll turn this up, and we'll get a really small brush. Would this add anything? Yeah, it kind of does. Let's turn it down then and go back to the messy brush, because this might add a little bit more interest down here. I kind of like where it's going, but it's too... It's still too dark. There we go. Make it super light. Just to get a little bit of color variation down here. Alright, shit. I skipped dinner, and I got a D&D game I gotta go play in 2 minutes. So I'm gonna have to end the stream. This will auto start hosting that game. So if you want to hang out and watch Peanut and friends get their asses kicked, that's apparently what we did last week, stick around. So, alright, talk to everybody later.